Hello, everyone, and welcome back to TimeToRole's Campaign 1. This is episode 20. We did take a break last week to run our Halloween special, but we are returning to the Tales of Ammriel, and I'm excited to get into it. We're not going to waste a lot of time on any announcements, other than if you want to go check out the podcast and everything, and if you want to rewatch this and catch up. All of our content is posted on our YouTube channel. Link should be down in the panels. But without further ado, let's just get right into it. We're going to get start off with a little bit of a recap, and then we will go from there. That being said, let me switch to this one. Yeah, that's the one.
That sounds awful.
All right. I forgot I bought a hat that I need to wear.
No, there's no
Yes.
hats allowed. You are not a man of many hats. That is Dexter.
I missed that guy.
No,
Jeez,
it's just
I
my
don't.
Taldor Republic hat.
Very nice.
So, oh god, you can hardly see my eyes with this black brim.
My eyes, my
Hopefully
eyes.
no one gets lobotomized this session.
Dexter might.
None of my NPCs have feeble mind. Don't worry. All right. Well, let's do a little bit of recap since it has been a couple of weeks. Last time we left off, you guys found your way into the central hall of the southernmost city of Arune, Yalinor. You were greeted by the Earl of the of this city. Her name is escaping me currently. Elenia Silver, that's her name. An Owlin woman that showed a level of grace, and you could definitely tell that she was wise and a little bit older in her years, with a little bit of gray popping up in her feathers. She offered you, along with the 30 children you had with you, room and boarding for the night, and she had told you that you should be expecting an airship to be arriving sometime the next morning. But without basically that's where we left off. Now I'm going to ask you guys this question. I asked some of you before the session started. Do you have anything you want to do during the night before you go to bed? Since it's about currently when you're talking with her, it's late afternoon going into the evening. Or we could just you go to your chambers and we could fast forward to the morning. It's up to you.
I'm feeling a bit fucking tired. If somebody could direct me to my master suite.
Um, use the same guard that helped you up the lift. Says right away, madam, I will take them to their quarters, and he guides you, and you go down, and you're looking, and uh this hall is made of like intricate twisting wood. Some of it's painted, or it could be inlaid with gems that are bright white pearl with gold inlets. You see, like, you kind of peek in as you're going down the hallway that's around the side of this great grand hall, and like you see
High or
this
low, Zach?
low.
I look at well, these are really pretty gems. I wonder if they come out. Uh, Fuck it.
Roll. I'm gonna say roll an investigation check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Investigations.
Wow, two 17s. Um, so yeah, you look and you immediately realize these gems are not gems. They're more like slabs of granite with sparkling gems coming out of them. And you go to like touch him, and the guard sees you. He's like, hey, what are you doing?"
Just looking, sir. They're pretty.
It is very pretty. These gems and the stone has been in this hall for over a millennia.
I haven't seen anything this shiny in quite a while.
You won't find many things that are this shiny. Uh,
Well, your head, but that's a different story.
all right, sir. It's about time you go to bed. and he escorts all of you to your quarters. Your quarters are pretty quaint. Think of it almost like similar to the infirmary that you spent at Meredith's place, but a little bit more bougie is probably a word to say. You're staying in the home of the Earl of Yalinor, and the kids are escorted off to a what literally looks like an infirmary, and all of you are escorted into the room right next to them. But they're conjoining rooms where there's a door in between. And the beds are fairly sized. Actually, one of them is specifically Ori sized, by the looks of it. And you all lay down for the night to sleep. Thaddeus,
Yes?
as you lay down to sleep, your head starts to spin.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What is going on?
And as you go to fall asleep, roll a Constitution check for me.
Constitution saving throw?
Nope, just a check. 6. Okay. You have a fairly restful night. Although, as you sleep, you do have kind of weird fever-like dreams through the night. Ones that are just weird. You find yourself sometimes back home where you're dreaming where your father actually is happy to see you. You have a dream that shows you and Noetic playing when you're children. And then you also have a dream of you with your group that you're currently in, but all of them seem to have swapped personalities, where Ori is acting like a gentleman and is very kind to everyone. Alara's acting like a grown-up. Aiko's very talkative and is concerned about your well-being. Beep is speaking in full sentences for some reason. Zane is kind of a bit more of an asshole than you're used to. Vaten is not talking in the third person. And Elka is, instead of wearing battle armor, is wearing a dress for some reason. And as you have these dreams, it goes through your rest, and it happens throughout the night, and now you wake up. Thaddeus, you have a hangover for the rest of the day. You are not feeling well. Okay, so next morning arrives, and the same guard pops his head in and says, "Well, I hope you slept well. Your airship will be here, well, if he's on time, probably in about 4 hours. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning right now. You have 4 hours of free time as long as it is escorted by one of us. If you would like to browse about the shops in town, we could take you down the lifts, or if you would just like to hang out here, you're more than welcome to do so. Breakfast will be presented to you in the main hall in about an hour, but the day is, well, at least the remainder of the next 4 hours, you are free to wander about the halls, but do not enter any restricted rooms. If we find you in those, you won't be happy."
Well, I'd really like to go see some of the wares in this country before we leave.
That's a smart choice.
This one would as well.
There's here in Yalimor, you'll recognize that there are quite a few interesting magic shops around town. There's quite a few armories in town. Granted, most citizens aren't armed here, but that's primarily for any trade that comes in and out of Arune. There is quite a few. There's quite a few people who have been granted access over the years, traders, aristocrats, that do come to Arune occasionally, and whenever they're not going to the whenever they aren't going to the capital city up north, they come here because we're one of the only trading ports in this country. So feel free to look around. You will need an armed escort. It will not be me. My duty is to stay here, but I'm sure we'll have somebody take care of you.
He said duty.
Does Elka say that out loud?
No.
He would just
go
giggle.
along with saying.
Okay. So you guys are do all of you want to? Okay. Who wants to go shopping and who wants to stay?
I would like to go shopping.
Shopping.
I don't have much
on like
on the
Ori's,
shopping front.
Ori's like horns, and should be like,
Do you think that they have like a cheese shop? You think they have it? Do they have it?
The guard looks. Guard looks at. They may have. There may be someone who works with dairy in town. None that I know of. You could go to some bakeries or, maybe some restaurants that may have cheese.
those yellow feral eyes just listen.
But
The word.
I don't think there's anybody that specializes in dairy products now.
She's drooling on Ori's head. You probably feel it like hit you in your eye.
So all of you for the first hour of the day are going to go down and shop.
Yep.
Okay.
I will join them.
Okay. Thaddeus, as you stand up, you immediately get a headache. Your equilibrium is slightly affected. And you have Thaddeus having a hangover prior. You're very aware of what's going on. But you're slightly confused as to why it is going on. But
Am I able to function?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Walk?
yeah, you're able to function. You feel like you have a really bad hangover.
I don't remember drinking.
All right.
Don't remember much. Oh. I will go with you guys. I'm just letting you know I don't feel well today, this morning. Not quite sure why.
You know, Thaddeus? I think you like alcohol as much as I like cheese.
But I didn't drink.
She's just gonna like look down at Ori like,
Maybe
Whatever you
or
say.
we'll-
Ever since I went into that void thing, I just haven't felt right. I was drinking lots of water.
would I be able to like, would this work on a hangover? Like if I casted like Cure Wounds on him? Or is that only for like,
You can certainly
Actual-
try.
yeah, I'll try it.
Okay. You can cast Cure Wounds on him.
Where's my stuff? Hold on. Look at all those spells. Let's see. We're at level 5, so when you cast a spell using a spell slot a second level or higher, the healing increases by 1d8 for each slot level above the first.
As your DM, I'm gonna say do whatever you want. As your friend, I would only cast it at level 1.
Sorry. Yeah, just one.
Okay.
1d8.
So yeah, Alera like climbs down Ori, and like puts her hand on Thaddeus's shoulder and taps him once, and you see her hand glow. Thaddeus, you've been healed before by Alera, and you felt the effects of that. You feel the warmth come over your body. However, you feel that, but the only thing that goes away from your hangover effect is your headache. Your headache just all of a sudden just slightly disappears. And the little bit of muscle cramps that do come with being hungover, I'm going to say those go away as well, but your equilibrium's still a little bit shot.
Oh. Thank you, but I
Like-
don't know that it really worked.
Sorry, Uncle Thaddeus. Sometimes you
Tiny
have to
one.
learn your lesson.
I'm gonna walk
Tiny
up
one.
behind Thaddeus and just smack him on the back, like his lower back, and be like, "Look up, buddy, you got this."
Tiny one. We have magics from the same source, do we not?
I'm Tiny One, right?
Yes.
Because we call Echo Tiny One, so I'm...
Echo's small
Yeah.
one.
Echo is Echo, as far as Vaten is concerned, is tree sleeper.
Oh, okay.
tiniest, tiniest one. I'm just gonna look over and be like,
I don't really know. I just can do things and they happen like magic.
Try this one next time. I'll go ahead and lesser restoration on Thaddeus there.
Okay. So you're casting lesser restoration?
Yep.
Yeah. Thaddeus, you feel a spark of energy as soon as Vaten hits you. It's like getting an adrenaline shot. You feel this just course of energy come flying through you. This warmth. It feels the same as like being healed from what Alara did. But it's just rushing energy coming through, and all of a sudden, any and all effects that you've had from that you would have from what you've suspected was a hangover now cease to exist. You are now back to normal.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And two of our healers have wasted 2 spell slots on you.
Alara's just like looking at all F's because she barely did anything, and she's just like,
I really need to work on my game.
and just walks away, back up Ori's head.
All right.
Alara, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Sometimes I get really sick from eating a lot of cheese. So just maybe you should just stick your finger down your throat and throw up. It makes my belly feel better.
Yes, but I just was drinking water out of my jug.
Again, Alara just looks down at Ori and is like,
I don't know either.
Well, let's get shopping then, because I want to see if they have cheese.
All right, so you guys make your way to the lifts, and as you're making your way down, Meredith sees you, and she waves at you. Oh, well, everyone, it was a pleasure seeing you, but I must be off back to my home. Have a safe travel, and if you do ever end up here in Arune again, find me. You're always welcome.
Shall. Thank you for the help.
You're always welcome at my home. And she will wave as you guys take your turns going down the lifts, because only one lift can nobody other than Alara can, and maybe Echo can be with Ori as he goes down this lift.
Do not put me with Ori.
Okay, so Ori and Alara go down first. And then as you guys funnel your way back down, you find yourself in the middle, and you find yourself being surrounded by 2 Owlin guards, both with short swords, and one having like this maroon type, almost brown fur, or not fur, but feathers, with a white face, and then another one having gray feathers, looking a little bit older. But they both nod to you, and they just kind of basically point wherever, kind of open up their hand, just gesture wherever you want to go, we'll follow. So is there anything in particular you guys are looking for?
I would like to go to an armor smith.
An armor smith. Okay. We'll use Zane's, unless you guys split the party, which you can if you want. In that case, you can only be split into 2 groups because you have 2 guards. It's a full armed escort throughout the city with you guys.
I'd like to go there in a magic shop.
Okay.
I think it's self-explanatory what Alara is looking for.
Yes. So I'm gonna say you guys go together, and the 2 guards do follow. I'm gonna drag this guard over just because, for the sake of it. And you guys do make your way. So the first stop would be the magic shop, and it'll be this building right here to your left. So it takes you about 10-ish minutes to walk to it from the circle, but you do make your way in there, and as soon as you walk in, there is a very unique fungus, decaying fungus smell wafting through the air as you step in.
This does not smell like cheese.
It is.
Some cheese smells like this.
Blue cheese. It's a little stinky, but not this.
It is very unpleasant.
So, you walk in to the center, and it's like a shopping plaza, almost like a strip mall in real life, where you have there's stalls all around, but then there's bigger stores that have people coming in and out, and you see like the population for Yalinor is primarily Owlin, with a few satyr people, deer people walking around, and you do see the occasional small fairy flying around doing their thing, and you look around, and you guys are sticking out like sore thumbs here, specifically Ori and Zane, with your lineage and all, and Faten, and you get the sense that you with a little bit of people skills and a little bit of time, you feel like you could fit in here, because you get the sense that there's a lot of strange people here, and you do feel that you could maybe be at home here, but okay, you're just kind of like, staying to yourself. You do know some of the laws of Arune, and you do know that a lot of Harengon people do not venture far south most of the time. But you guys walk through, and you do see a sign that says Agatha's Magic Shop, sitting right there. So if you guys want to enter there, you can.
I'll
walk in.
I'll go in.
I will turn to the guards first.
Mhm.
And beg pardon, I have parts of fallen foes, creatures, I wish to sell to someone. Is this the place to do it?
The older looking Allen guard will say, well, yeah, Agatha might buy it. She's a bit of a strange one, and she does enjoy oddities, so parts of creatures and other things aren't too uncommon for her. So you could always try. She may tell you no, though. She is a bit odd. And as you guys, as he's telling you this, you see this very tiny, like pint-sized, probably Aiko-sized Owlin woman come running out as fast as it takes you by surprise, and she just looks at you wide-eyed. She's wearing these like giant brimmed glasses, and she's just like, oh, customers, okay, and she looks, oh, you're strange, and she looks right at Ori. Come in, let's go. And they usher you in, and as you step into this hut, what looks like a hut, you immediately get the sense that the smell of rotting fungus is coming from here, and it is overpowering the second you walk in. And she's, oh, so, what can I do for you?
This one wishes.
Is there something rotting in here?
Oh, yes, these are my babies. And she points down. You see these really rotten looking, decaying mushrooms, like holes in them, and she has them like planted in this weird purple soil that's sitting on like her front like desk. She's like, well, these are my babies. They're medicinal. You want to try one?
You ever think about letting them have a drink of water? I mean, look at them.
Her eyes get wide. She looks at you, Ilera. Who are you? I've never seen a creature like you before.
I'm just like dangling my legs off by the side of like Ori's head, and I'm like,
well, I'm Ilera, and I'm pretty much an orphan. And this,
and she pats Ori's head.
This is my best friend, Ori.
Wow, what a duo. Well, that's great. Would you like to try a mushroom? And she holds out a really decrepit-looking mushroom to you, Ilera.
Ori is immediately going to say,
yes, I'll do it.
And she just
Or he
holds
covers his mouth.
And she hands you the mushroom. Go ahead and mark down mysterious mushroom in your inventory.
The Mario mushroom. It's gonna make me grow.
Giant.
Only one way to find out. See what it does.
Ba-dum.
All of a sudden, Alara starts shooting fireballs out of her hand.
Just die. No.
Good. Does anybody else want to try one? These are my new specialty. These are my babies.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
Actually, wait,
that's
they're
fine.
mushrooms,
no.
right? That might be something I do want. I'll try one.
Here.
I'm always up for a new food.
With your enhanced smelling and hearing, it's almost makes you pass out. It's that rancid. It's bad.
This will come in handy. I can throw it at someone and run away.
Very good. Very good. Well, is there anything else I could help you with? Obviously, you came in here with some armed guards.
Do you know anybody who sells cheese around here? I'm kind of hungry.
Cheese. I have some cheese in the back now, but that's mine.
You guys can hear me. I need to reboot.
Okay.
What mushroom was this? Rancid?
Mysterious mushroom.
Rancid.
I heard an R word.
I'm like struggling to add this to my thing.
If you have a hard time, I can do it for you later.
I'm not proficient in
Because-
one.
Because
No.
I'm not convinced that you guys aren't gonna try these before the day's end. So just keep in mind you have it.
I got all good.
What magical goods do you have?
Oh, obviously you're here for magical goods. I have potions of healing. I have potions of regeneration. I have, well, let me see. And she starts flipping through a catalog book of things that she has written down that she has, she's like, I have all sorts of magical items.
Go look down at the book. Can you read it?
Make a perception check because it is upside down.
8.
You're having a hard time reading it in the first place, since it is a language that you do not speak.
What's this word? He'll point to a random word.
And that's the Sylvan word for butterfly.
How about this one?
Okay. And she like leans down. She leans down underneath, and like you hear like a little like creaking of like a hinge opening, and she grabs something, and it literally looks like a butterfly that is frozen, like flash frozen. She's like, this is what I like to call baby number 3, but it's really just a frozen butterfly that has medicinal purposes. And she hands it to you. That'll be 5 gold.
I'm good.
Okay. She takes it back and very gently and puts it back down and closes it. I have healing potions of all types. Regeneration potions, which will help you regrow a limb if you're missing it.
Magic armament.
We were looking for magical weapons. This shop would not be the place for it. I do more things with alchemy, potions, few magical items, enchantments here and there, but nothing with weapons. I'm sorry.
You looking to buy?
Depends on what you have.
I've got a couple sending stones. I've got alchemy jugs.
Interesting. And so you're an alchemist yourself, then?
No, I'm just an artificer.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Well, let's see here. I'm not willing to buy the alchemy jugs because I have too many of those. Sending stones, on the other hand,
I also have a rope of climbing.
I can make those easily. So I'm unfortunately going to pass on that one.
How about this? And he pulls out a devil arm and a devil head.
I'll also pull out the wyvern claws.
I start dumping my various creature
Dumps a
parts
bunch of
on the
body
table.
parts
I'd like
on
to
the
find
table.
someone later to help me turn these devil horns into something for Elar.
So she gets a little bit overwhelmed at first. One thing at a time, please. And she looks at you saying, sending stones, 1,500 gold?
Deal?
Okay. She's like, all right, put that down. I'm also willing to trade if you'd like to do that.
You can just have them for that price.
Deal. All right. And she puts down a bag of coins. And then you see her, as she puts the bag of coins down, you see this magnifying glass pop out of her sleeve. And she's like, here, take a look. And she's pointing it at the bag of gold, gesturing to you, Zane.
Okay, I'll take a look.
As you look through it, you immediately see what you recognize as the Identify spell that is enchanted into this magnifying glass. And as it looks down, it says right in the magnifying glass, 1,500 gold.
Good.
Is that good? Okay. And she hands it to you. This is just a neat little thing I've made just to make sure people know I'm not trying to stiff them. And to make sure that I know people aren't trying to stiff me.
I appreciate that.
Very good. Oh, all right. Devil arm. Can't take it, unfortunately. It's illegal for us to deal. It's illegal for us to deal in infernal things.
Oh.
I'm just gonna shifty eye look around and she says that
Oh, and she said, "Oh, you're not a. Well, you technically are. But if you have an armed guard, then you're fine. Just don't go around speaking infernal around here. People will definitely report you."
I will not so subtly put my devil items back
I guess I won't
into my bag as well.
No one will help me make anything out of these horns.
But if you have magical creature parts that have magical abilities, then I will definitely be willing to take those depending on what they are.
I've got wyvern claws.
I got a...
This one has scales, fangs, and a stinger.
So is it all from a wyvern?
Yes.
Let me see. How does... For everything, the claws, scales, stinger, everything you have... 600 gold?
How would we split that? Because I have 7 claws.
Oh, sorry. Each claw would be worth around 10 gold. The scales are worth more. And the stinger's worth a lot.
This one has 15 scales, 1 stinger, and 2 fangs.
Okay, let me see. So 600 total, so she's counting it out. So 70 gold for the claws. 15 scales. 2, 3. Okay, that's 12 gold per scale. So that's she's doing math, and Zach's doing math as well. That's 180 gold for the scales. And then the stinger, that's worth about 250 gold. And then the 2 fangs are worth about 10 gold apiece. Yeah, 600 gold is about right. So for Zane, mark 70 gold on yours, and then for Vaten, mark 530.
Ooh, okay.
Sheesh. Me and Vaten getting rich as fuck.
Vaten has literally never seen this much money in his life. He's kind of just staring at this pouch of gold at this point.
Would you like to look through the magnifying glass to make sure I'm not stiffing you? It points to Vaten.
This one trusts.
Very well. Is there anything else that you would like to sell?
This one seeks components for some spells.
I do sell some spell components. What are you looking for?
I'll go out of character for this. Specially marked sticks, bones, or similar tokens worth at least 25 gold pieces. Basically the augury components.
She'd have them.
Okay.
Okay, that would be... How much do you want of it? Gold-wise? Just 25?
25 gold pieces, yeah.
Okay, so she puts down... she puts down, like, what look to be, like, a bunch, like a bundle of, like, sticks and bones. And she's like, there you go. That's... If that's what you're looking for. Is there anything else? Spell components, healing potions, you name it, I have it.
Do you have any food that's going out of date soon? I know it's an odd request, but I'm willing to take it off your hands for free.
I can't say that I do. And then she looks down at one of the mushrooms. Would this count?
Is it actually rotten food?
You can eat it, and it's rotten.
I will gladly take it.
Here you go. Add mysterious mushroom to your inventory. Is there anything else?
My lady.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, large one.
Do you need any fairy parts?
What type of fairy parts?
I don't know what kind it is.
Show them.
It's all intact.
Show them to me.
Give me 1 second. He'll walk out of the store.
Wow,
Oh,
he's
no.
doing that.
Oh no.
Uh,
I'm going to walk out before he gets back.
hey, Zane, follow me real quick.
Oh god. Okay.
I will also ask for 300 gold worth of diamonds, because I forgot to check that spell, because I need that for components as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you ask her for diamonds, and she just kind of looks at you. This isn't a jewelry shop. And I understand why you need them, but no, I'm sorry. I don't have that many diamonds on me.
Very well.
But if you are looking for gems, and she points down the stalls farther, there may be a jeweler down there that has enough diamonds for you.
Thank you.
Yes, of course.
And my lady, I was going to ask, before his interesting question, I partake in making poisons for basically self-defense.
Okay.
Do you have components for something unique and maybe a recipe?
Poison. I'm not much of a dealer in poisons. I do have some. Well, and she looks at these wyvern claws. If you had the poison sack for this, I could easily make you some potions of poisoning. But I assume you've probably already used that if you're a tinker with poisons.
Yes, I have that. I still have some available to me, but I'm looking for like natural ones. I don't know if your mushrooms have any.
No, the mushrooms that I grow are for medicinal purposes, and they don't really have... They're not poisonous or of any type. And then she, like, starts fumbling through her catalog. And, I do have, pit viper venom.
Interesting.
It's a really nasty... And she, like, goes down into the chest that you assume is underneath her front desk, and she opens it up, and like she pops out a vial that's literally like maybe 2 inches tall, and it's filled with like this weird, like bright, like yellowish looking liquid inside of it.
And how many uses would one get out of that?
Well, seeing that this vial right here is enough to kill 15 men, a lot.
And let's say someone was interested in that. Would it kill somebody very large quickly? Just kidding. I jest.
It would kill an average human or elf. Probably in 30 minutes or so without an anti-venom. Large people, depending on the size, they may have a higher tolerance for poison. But this poison's generally used for, I guess it's more of a neurotoxin, so once it enters their bloodstream it paralyzes them and then it kills them eventually.
And how much would you charge for that vial?
Oh, seeing that it is a dangerous item, and you're considered an outsider, although you do have a guard with you. I could get in trouble for selling it to you. But
I am royalty.
A lot of people say that. Doesn't really matter. It's still
The House of
deadly.
Starling.
That means nothing to me. I apologize, my dear. 25 gold?
I think I could do that.
Okay. Well, she's like, that's fine. And she puts down a small pouch of gold. Or you give her the small pouch of gold and she hands you the little, I'll just say, for this case, small jar of pit viper venom. For your inventory. And then she, did anybody else know where your friend went that was asking about fairy parts? Because that could be illegal depending on what type of fae he has.
Is there a back alley or something?
Roll, I'm going to say, what's your passive perception?
11.
You look around, it's a pretty opened area. Like you could sneak around a building and talk silently, but there is a lot of people around here. So if you wanted to try to talk about something discreetly, you'd have to roll
Try to
stealth.
not talk, but do something discreetly.
Okay, you'd have to
Oh,
roll sleight of
no.
hand or stealth depending on what it is.
Okay. Alright, so Ori still has the sack with the elf prince.
I
On him.
forgot about that
That
shit.
thing's probably Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, he's gonna
Stay
walk
home.
outside
I should
with
have stayed
Zane.
home. I don't want to be associated with this.
And he's gonna look at Zane and say, okay. You're gonna hold one end. I'm gonna rip its head off.
I really don't like this.
Why?
Because he was a prince for this
Well,
country.
They're not gonna know.
Both of you roll
Alright, no.
both of you roll a stealth check for me, please.
Damn it.
With disadvantage, actually, because you are in a large crowd.
I rolled that one.
Yeah,
can't get any lower than that.
bye.
I got much better than Ori. What's my modifier on that? 13.
Who you were rolling against were the two armed guards that were standing outside. And they rolled a 16 and a 17. So they both excuse me.
Yeah.
I heard.
Yeah.
I heard you speaking of prints and body parts, and just want to make sure you're all right.
Not
we're
what you
fine.
think.
Is that all you
Go
said?
about your duties.
Roll
Am I
this.
still on Corey's head?
Yes.
I'm gonna look down at the guy and be like,
Oh, everything's fine. They were just telling me some cool story about some prince and all this stuff while we just been walking around.
Roll either one of you roll deception with advantage, or both of, or all three of you roll deception.
I think.
And I'm rolling
I don't know
insight
who has
against
the
that.
Deception.
well, I rolled a dirty 20. So
Okay.
Let a Laura have it. Good lord.
Well,
I like this. I'll roll too.
I rolled a 14.
okay. 30, 20, 14,
Hey, another nat one.
another nat one. Well, they rolled 2 15s plus 3, so it's 18 combined. Alara, they kind of look at you. Okay. Ori rolled a nat 1, so it's a critical failure. And they look at you. Now, the Earl has put you in good graces as her guest. If there's anything you need to speak about regarding dead body parts, you might want to speak with her about it.
We can have that conversation when we
Is
get
she
back,
gonna-
right?
Is she gonna give me money for the body parts?
Probably not,
Then why would I talk to her about it?
because she's the ruler of the city.
Well,
I can
no
promise you
crimes
it's not
were
what you
committed,
think.
so if there was a crime committed, I would talk to you guys or other of the guards around here.
Trust me, it was not us who attacked first on that end.
What are you talking? Zay, shut up. Please, I'm handling this.
Carry on with your shopping for now.
How would you say that? They don't, the less they know, the better.
The Alara,
They don't know.
the Alara Dirty 20 is helping you guys right now. Let's just say that.
We were in combat. That's all you need to know. Anyway,
Right.
Vaten's good at this stuff. I'll
Ritual
go get him.
combat.
Or he's gonna poke his head through the door. Hey, Vaten, come here, please.
I don't think I've ever heard say, please.
Helps if I'm helps if I
nervous.
actually don't mute.
Or he's
Vaten
nervous
just
'cause
shrugs and walks out.
the local law enforcement.
Yes,
Hey,
large one.
Hey, walk with me for a sec.
The guards are slowly following behind you.
Hey, no need.
Our
I'm going to the bathroom.
does not matter. Our duty is to protect you and watch what you're doing. If you're going to the bathroom, we will give you privacy. And the bathroom's that way, opposite of where you're walking.
Oh, all right. I've never been here before. Or he's gonna face away from the guards
Okay.
and let's go whisper to Vaten. Hey, cut this.
Yes.
Cut his head off.
Roll stealth.
Um,
Roll stealth check. Ori.
I'm gonna look around real quick. Just see who is around and how many people are around and kind of what the situation is.
No need to roll. It's very easy to see. It's a shopping district. There's people around shopping. There's fairies flying around. There's guards, not the armed guards that you're with, but regular guards, just kind of patrolling through.
We're just gonna try to cover what he's doing with his body.
Vaten is just gonna shake his head and go, "Not here, large one."
I rolled a
Not now.
19 on the stealth, by the way.
Okay, that was on you talking. If you're trying to hide the body with your the head with your body, you're gonna need to roll sleight of hand, and if Vaten's gonna cut his head off, you need to roll sleight of hand.
I am not going to partake.
Okay,
Va-
then you
Vaten's
hold the
smart enough
body
to-
and I'll rip it off.
Large one. This will not sell if others see. We should hold it for now.
No, no one's looking. If
I look around.
Is anyone looking?
I look around and I point at everybody that is looking at us with my 18 passive perception.
The guards, the two armed guards that you've kind of shrugged off a little bit, are both one of them, the old man in particular, is like staring through you, Ori. Then the younger guys is kind of like paying attention. Old guy rolled a nat 20 on his perception.
Okay, what if I just tear his face off? It's less blood.
One would suggest holding it for now.
Okay. I'm just gonna do this for now. Then he'll rip it. He's gonna rip its wings off.
Okay, roll a sleight of hand check. I'm gonna need you to roll sleight of hand. I'm gonna need you to roll strength. Actually, no, you're strong enough to rip them off, so just roll sleight of hand.
Oh, not 20.
It's cocked. This is particularly for the old man to see if he knows what you're doing. That 20 still beats a 22, so yeah. Ori is able to, like, just gently rip the already decaying wings off this, what is figured to be the dead prince's body. And you now have 2 large fairy wings.
All right. Ori's gonna just walk in the shop.
The old guard is just, like, shaking his head, like, why is this my job today? But you walk into the shop.
Yeah, he'll pull out the fairy wings and say, will you buy these?
Oh, do you mind if I look at them?
Well, how much will you give me for them?
I can't tell you until I look at them.
Okay, fine.
And she looks at him and she casts Identify on it.
Geez, what's that royal logo that's like imprinted into them? A watermark.
She immediately, like, she takes the magnifying glass and looks. Well, unfortunately, I don't believe I can buy these.
Why?
If I didn't see anything, and she looks out towards the guards. They didn't.
No, look at me. Or he's gonna lean forward. Look at me. Don't say a word. Just hand me back the wings, and I'll leave.
Roll an intimidation check.
I would have stayed outside with the guards, by the way.
Okay.
So
26.
She looks startled, knowing you get the sense that she definitely knows the true identification of these wings. That sounds good.
Or he'll take the wings. All right, no problem, ma'am. You have a nice day.
You
Put the wings back in the
too.
sack.
Oh, okay. And then she looks around to the rest of you that are still standing in there, like, pale, like, you can't tell she's pale white underneath all them feathers, but she's shaken, very visibly shaken. Is there anything else I can do for you?
You know what? I'll take a handful of those mushrooms.
Okay.
5 gold worth sound.
I can do that. And she's like, you'll have to give me a second. She, like, reaches down into what you see as a chest. She's like, this is there's that. There they are. And she brings out another pot of purple soiled, like, very, very rotten looking mushrooms. And she's just, all right, well, 5 gold. She just plucks the 5 mushrooms off of out of the soil and puts them in a little bag and hands them to you.
Thank you, milady.
Mark down 5 mysterious mushrooms in your bag.
I'm gonna walk up to the counter and look at her and say, ma'am, do you take credit and do you accept credit from noble families?
If you are part of a noble house, I can send the bill to your household, yes.
I'm gonna put down my little coin that shows that I'm a noble and be like, I just need 5 healing potions.
What variety? We have regular, we have superior, we have all sorts.
I'll take 5 regular, and I'll actually take 3 superior.
Okay, that will be and she starts doing the math in her head. So 5 regulars, so that's 250 gold. Then you said 3 superiors?
Yes.
That's going to be how much are superior potions? I think they're 250. Healing potions, 5e cost. That
This
will...
is the best thing I've ever thought of.
I'm letting you do it. I'm not even like questioning shit right now. That's that will be 1,500 gold for the 3 superior and 250 for the for the commons. Is there anything else, Miss Burning Heart?
Royal family privilege.
Make sure it gets
royal,
billed
just noble.
specifically to
Noble
Elkis.
family privilege.
Does anyone else need anything while we're here?
I cannot believe you're using and abusing this coin.
We're going on a shopping spree, my loves.
Oh no. Your dad's
I
gonna
might
be
need
pissed.
something from another store.
Daddy can suck a dick.
Your dad's gonna be
Just like
so
my uncle
angry.
Check
I just
W.
want my cheese.
Daddy's credit card.
This is literally what it is right now, yeah.
Well, tell Daddy I want some cheese.
We'll
Because I
find you
know.
some cheese. I think that's all. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Is there should I just send this bill to the head of the house or should I send it to anyone in particular?
Elkis specifically would be the best person to send it to.
Elkis or Archer, Elkis's husband, of course, who is part of the family. So Elkis Burning Heart probably is the best one to send that to.
She's writing it down in Sylvan. It's a binding contract. It's a magically binding contract with magical ink. She's 5 regular healing potions and 3 superior, for a total of 1,750 gold pieces. Signed, curator of the store, Agatha Aliaster, and then the buyer, Elkis Burning Heart. Procured by, what is your name, miss?
Elka Burning Heart.
Elka. Oh, what is this your father or?
Uncle, actually.
Wow, so your uncle's allowing his niece to spend his money. That's very kind of him.
Really is.
I was named after him, so I'm of course
Okay.
his favorite.
Since may I see your coin, please?
Of course. And I'll
Thank you.
slide it back over.
And she grabs it and she casts Identify on it with a magnifying. Seems to be in order. Okay. And she places the coin down on the contract and she spins it and it starts spinning not naturally, magically on the paper. And then it spins as if it's like burrowing its way into the paper and then it stops and stamps into the paper. And you see like a burned mark coming out of it. And she lifts it up. All right. That should do it. This seals the contract. Do you know that if Mr. Elkis Burningheart does not pay within the next month of receiving this contract, he will be subjugated to the Empirical Prison.
Okay.
Very well. Here's your coin back. And she rolls it up and ties it up with a bow, and she like flips her hand out with it in the air, and you watch the scroll in her hand disappear out of her hand, and goes to wherever it needs to go.
He works for the royal family. He has money.
And we will see the repercussions of that in the next couple of sessions. Alrighty.
Listen, he's gonna be happy that he's taking care of me. That I'm staying safe by having a stocked potion thing.
Yeah.
This is like the college student that stole daddy's credit card and is buying alcohol with it. Like this is what this is.
It's not alcohol. We're not doing this for fun.
We We should try to find like a drug dealer and
Oh my god.
We already just got drugs. You kidding me?
All right. So, Aga says, "Is there anything else I could do for you before we leave?" And she hands you the potions, by the way.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Not at the
No,
moment. I
thank
think
you.
we're well set. Thank you, though.
Excellent. You have a wonderful day, and Miss Burningheart, do make sure to contact your uncle and let him know that that this bill is coming.
Absolutely.
Very good. And she winks at you.
I don't know why she's winking at me.
Because she rolled a really high insight check. That's why.
I mean, I was just gonna like
She has a
on
smirk.
that
She has a little
on
smirk
that
on
note
it.
on that note that I sent earlier. I'm just gonna like pretend I haven't sent that yet, and
Okay.
then write a little note like, by the way, thanks for the potions.
Hold
Sounds good.
that note.
Sounds good. Thank you for stopping by. Reminder, jewelry shop is down the way, and if you're looking for magical arms, it should just be right across the street. A good 5-minute walk.
Where's your armor smith at?
Oh, that's the magical armor and armor smith. That is that would be Malcolm's place across the way. He should have everything you need.
Oh, good.
All right, have a good day. And she bows, and then you watch her step backwards, and you see like these doors open behind her. She's using dimension door, and she uses telekinesis to slam the door behind you guys as she steps back into the dimension door to go somewhere. All right, so you guys head to the jewelry shop. We're just going to say, for the sake of time, Vaten, you can procure up to 600 gold worth of diamonds if you would like to do that.
I have a whole 300 gold worth that I can afford, so
Okay, so you do procure 300 gold worth of diamonds from the jewelry shop.
perfect.
The rest on my tab. I'm just kidding.
You could if you want to. If you wanted to get 300 gold
How much
worth
are
of
we
diamonds.
pushing? How much do we want to push this?
You can push it as much as you want. I'm
I'm asking the party, sir.
Got money. I can buy what I'm getting.
I
I'd
Yeah.
say we
I'm
get
gonna
as much
look.
as
I'm
we can
gonna
get
look.
until he comes here.
I'm gonna look at Zane and be like, "You don't want to spend some of Archer's money?"
Trust me. I think we just did.
He did take that dagger from me.
I mean, it wasn't yours to have.
He took the card before I could take one.
That was his decision, not yours.
Yes, and his decision delayed me getting that card.
Oh, you could just go start drawing more cards now, can't you?
You could.
You want to draw a card? Nope. We'll have
Not
the
right
deck
now. I'm still not feeling up to snuff completely.
DM panics as he's trying to find his deck of many things.
Quick, I draw 17 cards.
Or he's just gonna keep drawing cards.
Are you?
Wait,
No.
what you should do
Okay,
is
okay.
get the guards to draw a card and see if they
Oh,
disappear
God.
into the nothing.
Hey,
Please
what's your
don't.
name?
Or which one are you looking at? The old one or the younger one?
Younger one.
My name's Eric.
You want to see a card trick?
Absolutely, I love magic.
All right, draw a card.
Okay,
Oh, Jesus.
roll persuasion check.
Oh my.
Oh, this could be really bad.
Or really good.
Nat 20.
Oh my.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay. No, I'll do it for him. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch, tag, about this one. He pulls a card. Interesting. I need to make sure I know what this does.
Can I see the card he pulled?
Yeah, it looks like it. He picks it up and it's a picture of a knight in armor. and I need to confirm what this does. I think I know what this does, but I need to confirm. What? Okay. Where am I blank? This is what this does. You see behind him a fighter, a person, an Alan, that comes running up behind him, and says, "My lord, it is a pleasure to meet you. My name is Erickson. I've heard you have called me for some sort of aid. I'm here to help." And you see another fully geared guard-looking man, Alan, standing behind him with sword in hand. The card is, you gain the service of a 4th level fighter who appears in a space you choose within 30 feet of you. The fighter is of the same race of you and serves you loyally until death. Believing the fates have drawn him or her to you, you control this character.
Amazing.
Hey, my new friend.
Hi, Eric. Who are you? I'm here to serve. My name is Erickson. I am here to serve you until I die.
Cool card trick.
Do you work for free?
As long as my room and board is paid, I am good to go.
Got you a new employee.
Captain, what is going on? And he looks right to the older Al. Hey, what is that deck, perchance?
It's a magic trick.
Right.
I'm a wizard.
Make a deception check with disadvantage. He has really high insight, so. That guy was 115.
15.
Right. Wizard. It's best to keep magic items in places that people who are unwilling, best to keep them away. The poor guy was 1 card away from the void card, by the way.
Do you want to draw one?
No. Move along.
Do you want to draw another one, boy?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yes.
Could get another night.
He's a little bit curious. Also,
How about it?
roll
Could get something cool.
roll a persuasion check with advantage.
I'm gonna step in front of Ori and say, I think 1 is enough.
21.
Looks right at his captain. Should I? Do what you want. And he goes to pull another card.
Oh my god.
This one.
This guy's gonna die. Or get a dagger.
I see what card he drew.
He pulls it. Oh no.
What does it look like?
It looks like a jester. Like a court jester. Pulls that, and immediately the card disappears. And you see him kind of like blink. Where am I?
You should not be here, my guy. You should leave.
Oh, okay, Captain. What is going? What is? Looks to. Who are you? My name is Erickson. I've told you before. This card, he drew the idiot card. Permanently reduce your intelligence by 1d4 plus 1 to a minimum score of 1. You can draw 1 additional card beyond your declared draws. So he draws again. Not thinking.
Oh.
That's a good card. Oh no! Ori, you immediately see the same moon card that you drew. And
Hey, I drew that one.
what is this? And he looks at, boy, I wish I could understand what's going on. And then all of a sudden his brain, he blinks his eyes really fast. He's, what's happening? Oh, yeah, I shouldn't draw any more of those cards. He gets,
Why?
I just think it's not a good idea. And he, Erickson, good to see you. Follow me. We have a job to do. Do you put away the deck of many things?
Yeah.
Okay. Cannot believe I rolled the fucking deck of many things. But here we are. It's part of the campaign now. Ready to ruin your guys' time.
Or yours.
Yeah, if you guys get sent into the void, I'm gonna be a little angry. Because I have
You're gonna be
nothing.
like, well, time to re-roll your characters.
If the void has cheese, I'm diving in.
No, it'd immediately be the next thing you guys do is drop everything you're doing and go try to find your friend in the void somewhere. Okay, so Ori puts away the deck of many things, and you guys continue on. Let's say for the sake of this, we go to the armor shop. Is there anything, and we're not going to RP, is there anything you're looking for armor?
Okay.
You don't want to just have a whole shopping...
No, I don't. I have plans and maps that I created for this, so
Full plate armor.
if you want full plate armor.
Yep.
Okay. Let me go for...
Best armor. What's it? Give me a list. Best armor weapons.
So best armor you could find is full plate armor, which is expensive. Zane.
Bet.
Although you are kind of rich at the moment. 1,500 gold for plate.
Easy. I'll put my half plate against it. What's that worth?
Half plate armor. I gotta. You get the curator says, your armor's looking kind of dinged up. Okay,
Fine.
Well, it is used. 700 gold off of that. So it'd be 800 gold for the full plate.
Deal.
That would be the best armor they have, Ori. But you are a fighter, so you could wear it. However,
What weapons are there?
whatever weapons or armor.
Like magic, any magic weapons.
Oh, there's a few enchanted, like short swords and rapiers, and like a few hand axes that are enchanted. Nothing martial or great swords or anything like that. You get the curator would say something along the lines of you would have to special order something larger, and it would take time.
How much gold do we have?
I have a lot.
How much is a lot? Is it enough to bump me for the plate mail? Or full plate?
Not that much anymore.
How much do you have, Ori?
I only have 50 gold.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that's a little bit out of your price range for right now.
You take body parts?
No.
How much is chainmail's like fucking
50
dirt
gold.
cheap? Yeah.
Do you have? You only have leather armor right now, right?
I have chainmail.
Oh, you have chainmail. Okay. You could upgrade to a breastplate, but you don't have the gold for that. Never mind.
How much would he need for the breastplate?
400 gold total.
400 total?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I can't spot you that. I would like to sell some untouched leather armor.
Okay.
I I literally have not worn it. It was part of my starting equipment, but with the lizard folk natural armor, my AC is higher without it. So
he hands you 10 gold for that.
sweet.
I'm actually not going to do the full plate.
Okay.
I've reconsidered.
Is there any other type? There's well, half plate is actually the best you can do. Although, reminder, all heavy armor is disadvantage to stealth. Some medium armor is disadvantage to stealth.
Oh, that don't mean crap to me, bud.
I know it doesn't mean crap to you, but I'm saying for other people. So if Ori wanted to get full plate armor, he would have disadvantage on stealth rolls. But it would make your AC a base 18. So you pay for what you get. So yeah, there's you're looking around for people that, I mean, there's a few like plus what you gather as like +1 weapons, like small basic weapons like short swords and rapiers and a few short bows and something and stuff along those lines at this shop. He offers to make custom stuff, but you knowing that you're going to be leaving later today, it's not really in the cards here.
Do you have anything like this? Oh, sorry, we're not role playing.
Yeah, you can roleplay. It's fine. I don't care.
He'll say that and hold out his glaive.
That's a martial weapon, much larger. Given the materials that I have, it'd take me about 3 weeks to make and enchant to the point that you have it enchanted.
Shame. I don't think we'll be around here that long.
And I apologize, and it looks at most things, unless it was a basic enchantment, most things are going to take over a week here. Unfortunately, we are backlogged.
Yeah, I lost my my other weapon I hold with my other hand, so I need a replacement.
And he digs around. He's like, I got a battle axe. It's the only fairly big weapon I have.
That's okay.
If there is a shield that fits the druid requirements of not being fully metal, I would like to pick that up.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a just a straight wooden shield. Multiple of those. That will be 10 gold for a wooden shield.
So I give him the exact same 10 gold back that he gave me for my armor.
Yeah. For the sake of trading, you gave him the leather armor for the yeah. Either way, anything else shopping wise? I know Alara wants cheese, but there's also daggers and stuff. But
yeah, I'm actually looking for a. I'm just doing out of character. A rapier that might have an enchantment on it, and the one thing I'm specifically looking for is something that has a hollow tip with possibly a trigger attached that I could insert poisons.
Yeah, he would tell you that I have enchanted rapiers, but nothing like that. That would have to be custom made.
I'm just like staring at Thaddeus as he says this, like mental noting that.
And then I'm going to show him my rapier. What type of advantage would it be compared to what I have?
Oh, something like that. Well, depends on how much you want to enchant it. If you want a bonus for making it hurt a little bit more, then it would be it'd be better for something you're looking for. If you're asking for advantages, it would, if you want to put poison in it, it would add some poison damage to it, which would be helpful and have the ability to poison people. Although you could just coat your blade with poison if you have it. Trigger assembly, you definitely need an artificer for that. Let's see here. He looks. But basic enchantment, for the sake of mechanics, he could give you a +1 enchantment for about 150 gold. And he could do that. He could probably, if you want to trade out your normal rapier for a one that already has that, he'd be willing to give you about a 25 gold discount on that.
And that would be how much then? One.
So it'd be 100. So for the already enchanted rapier for a +1 to your attack, it would be so minus 25. It would be 125 gold for that. But you would trade your current rapier for it.
Yeah. There's nothing special with my current rapier.
No, it's just a standard rapier.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will make that offer.
Okay, so 125 gold. He gives you the enchanted rapier. It gives you a +1 to attack, and a +1. Sorry, it's a +1. Yeah, just a +1 to attack, and it gives you a +2 to damage. So, it'll adding +2 to the already dexterity score. So it'd be, I think it's +4 right now. So it'd be a +6 on a hit. So it'd be 1d8 +6 instead of +4. I'll take care of it for you if you don't know what you're doing.
Okay. Yeah.
But okay. I'm gonna say for the sake of time, Alara, you guys go around. You find a restaurant. They have cheese. Alara, mark 5 silver off your character sheet.
Can I take some food to go? I do not want to eat it. I want it to rot.
Yeah. For a meal, it's 3 silver.
I don't know.
You make it no. Yeah, you say you're looking for like rotting food, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I will hand you 6 perch-like fish, and say, give these some time.
It's been
Thank you.
since you've caught those. That was
It's
from
been a while.
that's from the original journey to Keister.
Yeah. So they're probably pretty rank.
That's like it's been about 10 days since that's happened. They're
That's where the smells come from.
rotten. They're rotten. They're
I'm
already,
just gonna
they're already
stick
rotten.
those in the
Smelly
bag of
group.
holding.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They're
That helps a lot.
absolutely already rotten.
It's juice.
Zach.
Yeah.
Can I roll an intelligence check for the card that the younger guard drew earlier to understand what it means?
Yes, but with disadvantage, and the DC is going to be really high.
Okay. Eh. 6.
You have no idea.
Okay.
As far as you know, you could be that card could have made you smarter because you notice that you do remember the distinction of him blinking his eyes and you do remember him seeming like he had a loss of memory, but you also remember him after he drew that next card of him regaining his memory and seeming more sharp. But you really have no idea what. As far as you know, it just makes you smarter.
The guards, is he still with us?
Yeah.
I just ask him.
Yeah. You ask him that. Well, to be honest with you, I drew the card and I have no memory of the first card. Apparently I drew 2. But the second card, it just made me. I don't know what happened. I made my brain a lot clearer. And felt like I could think a little bit better. But I really don't know.
Mine, I drew the same card. I didn't have any sort of effect.
Beats me, man. Magic items are weird, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to do? Or can we move
Nope.
on with the day? Okay. So you guys make your way back to the lifts. And after all of you take your 3 turns going up and down because of the amount of people you have. Actually, take 2 because, 2, 3. We'll say 3. Trips up and down. And you come up. And as you guys come up, it's been about 2 hours since you've been shopping. And breakfast is now cold. But it is served. So you eat your cold breakfast. I assume Vatan probably would heat some of it up with his fire magic.
Oh yeah, 100%.
and you got you eat a semi lukewarm breakfast now because of the create flame, or the create fire, or produce flame. Sorry, for Vatan, and breakfast passes, and the Earl walks out. Well, it is about time. I believe your airship is just arriving now. Your captain will be Mr. Ander Newgate. Please respect his wishes. He knows what's best in the sky, and yeah, do your best not to fall off the ship. And and please do try not to stumble into our country illegally again.
We don't plan on doing that again.
Yes, just know that the king was, for some reason, very, how do I say this? Interested in how you got here. Meredith has already given me the account, so no need to have that. However, Mr. Rona.
Yes.
You do have a letter here.
What?
Yes.
From who?
It just says it's from Ebrax.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
We do have dealings with Ebrax, but I don't know how they knew you were here.
That is beyond me.
Well, this is your property, so you may open it whenever you like.
I'll just open it now.
It is not signed by anybody, but you know this handwriting. It is a letter from your mother. And I don't have the letter for you today. I'll have it for you probably after this. I was starting to write it up and I didn't have time to finish it. It essentially says, "Hey baby, just wondering how your trip's going. I just want to let you know that whenever you stop in the capital city of Sylvania, you have 500 gold waiting for you there.
Money.
This should help you with your travel expenses. I hope you're doing well.
Wow, what a boy.
And if you die, I'll never forgive you."
She'll know if I do, because, oh god, wildfire will activate.
Yep.
Sorry, what?
You know, he says nothing. Do you say this out loud?
Yes?
What are you talking about?
Well,
What's that
you
letter?
see, this is from my mother. She is worried about me, and she sent me free money when we get back to the capital city of Sylvania.
Artemis. My brain blanked on whenever I was talking about that.
Yes. When we get back to Artemis, I will have some money waiting for me that I need to pick up. And she doesn't want me to die, and she will know if that happens immediately.
That's nice.
Well, not quite. You see, you know the gem I use in my armor? Well, it's kind of connected to another gem back in Ebrax to Warforged that I have made, and it won't activate until I kick the bucket.
You know, I've never noticed that gem till now.
Yeah, it kind of shifts around as I need it to. It's mostly helps keep track of everything I've learned in the world and can pass it on to the Warforged I made. But it's not active at the moment, and I'd rather it stay that way.
Neat. That's some cyberpunk shit.
Yeah.
Clearly out of character, but yeah.
Right.
Transfer
With
your characters.
cyberpunk.
What's that? Sorry, but it's like that one game, like that one horror. When he's like under the water or something. He's
You
like
don't.
transferring his consciousness into like other robots.
You don't know that Artificer Reeves Keanu?
Don't you go writing NPCs in my world?
Wake the
He's
fuck up, samurai.
he now exists. I'm just kidding. Please no.
That's a cool idea.
That's a cool idea. All right. So as this happens, you see a you hear a really weird pulsating sound. You hear a and you hear like wind flapping in like
I would recognize that, right?
oh yeah, you would absolutely recognize this because this design of airship is from Ebrax.
Finally.
And you see a massive airship pull up, and as it pulls in, immediately you notice four like what look like parachutes or like sails, parachutes. They're red, and they're like in this hexagon platform, and they're being ejected upwards by these four massive blue crystal clusters, and they're shining bright, and that's off to both sides. And then you see like these four thrusters coming out of the side that are what you can only, Zane, you know them as the ethereal cannons that shoot that propel the airship whenever there's heavy winds. And then you see two swiveling sails at the front that are directional sails. Then you see in the center, it's a massive, basically speed sail. It's heavy. It's the biggest one you've seen, Zane, ever. And then in the back, there's more of another directional slipstream sail. And as it pulls into port, you hear a very loud, like almost like a high-pitched steam whistle kick off, and you see steam shoot out from the back of the airship as it sails into port. And you hear chatter from all sorts of men going around trying to tie up the ship. And Elenia looks at you. Well, this is your man. And you guys watch as a human, probably about 6'4", short brown hair, very muscular built, blue vest with like a white puffy shirt, and then on his shoulder, wrapped around his neck, is a pure white fox, alive. But it's a pure white fox, and the fox has its nose tucked up underneath his chin. He has a little bit of like a 5 o'clock stubble going on, and he has a massive, what looks to be a great axe on his back as he walks up. Hey, hello there, madam. It's good to see you. Are these my passengers? Well, yes, they are. Mr. Newgate. They request passage back to the capital city of Artemis, correct?
Yes.
Very well. Artemis. Haven't been there in a couple of years. Well, madam, how are we dealing with the payment for this? And as he looks around you guys, the funds will be provided to you in Artemis. The king of Sylvania will be paying their toll, since most of them are citizens of Sylvania. Okay. Well, that about does it. All right, everyone, follow me. And he starts briskly walking back towards the dock.
I don't have my helmet on right now, but if anybody looks at me, I look uncharacteristically giddy.
And he walks up and immediately you hear like this steam sound coming off of this extending platform that comes out of the center of the ship, and it extends out, and it's metal. And it's like a drawbridge, except it's like a telescoping drawbridge. As it comes down, extends out, and lands and latches on to the tree branch dock that you're stepping out onto. And he's like, "Welcome aboard to the Lily of the Sky." And he points you into the middle deck, where you see this.
Gotta get back to the computer. Panic.
It's just a boat.
It's pretty
It's
basic.
a boat.
It's pretty basic on the inside. As you walk into the middle deck, he points around. Now this is where the crew's main sleeping quarters are. It'll be center hallway right here. This is pretty much where the crew sleeps. There are a few beds for some of the kids and you guys. Although I do have a guest suite upstairs for any passengers that are traveling with us. There are a lot of rules for this ship, so we will have that rules briefing with everybody, including all of you kids. And as he looks at, be sure to most of you kids, please be sure to stay under deck during the passage. This is going to take us about 9 days or so to get back to Sylvania. We are flying over currently the Valentian Empire, or what's left of it. Did you know? So I'm actually from, well, used to be from the Valentian Empire, but I rarely make it back here. Generally, I'm flying routes all the way from around the world to up the Ebrax, down to Ushar. You name it, I've been there. Although it has been a few years since I've been to Artemis. As he's walking through, I just realized I don't have a token. I have his character sheet done. I don't have a token for him, which I do have a token for him. It's just in my drive. Whoopsie.
Wow.
So you guys make your way into this airship, and immediately, as you waltz into this airship, you hear a Elka. You hear pop into your head a familiar voice. It's Elkis, and Elkis just like, I understand you're about to leave. Have a good trip. Be safe. Don't fall off the ship.
Can I say anything back to him?
Yeah, you can respond to the message.
Be like, okay, I love you. Bye bye.
You can't
I love
see
you, and I'm sorry for everything.
You can't see him, but know that Elkis would have tracked a very wide smile the second he hears "I love you." Seemingly unaware of the deed you just pulled earlier in the day. Still.
Oh, he'll be getting a note from me and a note from that lady. he'll understand why I'm saying I love him so much in a little bit.
Right.
I mean, I love him. I also just love him, but thanks.
Thanks. Crap. Where are you, you stupid bastard? There you are. Oh, it's not a square image. Oh well. Okay, download.
Actually, I'm gonna put my guy right next to Thaddeus.
So if you guys want to add your tokens to the ship, you certainly can. This is where you'll be for the next session or two. As we are about to take part on this 9-day trip, let me...
Can't wait to fight a sky kraken.
Hey, Ori. Do you want a better bag for all your stuff?
Finally.
I will make Ori a bag of holding.
Do you do this out in the open?
Oh, hell yeah, I do.
Ander is very curious about what you're doing. He's like, well, magic items, huh? You must be one of them, as he looks at your horns.
Yeah, I am.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna be weird about it. I have friends that are tiefling as well. So
Well, if you need something made, if you've got the stuff, I might have time while we're traveling.
I'd pay you for it.
I'd be down for that.
All right.
I'll have to wait till at least tomorrow.
Fair enough. All right.
I put all my shit in the bag. Also the body.
All right. So
So that's what I was hoping for.
That's not out in the open anymore.
Right.
So he points around. He's like, all right. So these are where most of the crew is going to stay. To your right, down that corridor, is one of our storage rooms. It's pretty light. That's where most of the food will be. If any of you are, we'll say, inclined to do cooking, nobody really is good on this ship.
Me and Vaten can handle it.
Very well. What I will ask you to do, though, is just be sure that you know what you're getting into. There are some barrels in here that are stuffed with dangerous materials, and I wouldn't want you getting your hands on those and potentially losing a hand.
Sure, I can manage.
Fair enough. You're a big boy. Kids, those rules apply to you as well. Please, please, please do not touch the barrels.
You heard the man. If you go up on deck or touch the barrels, you're gonna die.
I want to touch the barrels.
No!
Okay.
He just shakes his head. All right, well, kids, everyone else, follow me up to the deck. And you guys make your way up the stairs, and you find yourself on the top deck. Squirtle, I can hear your clicky clackies.
My bad.
You find yourself on the deck, and as you find your way up on the deck, it's like, all right, safety meeting, and he looks around. Everybody you see right now is the crew, and he points to 10 other dudes of all different races. You see one, what looks to be a tiefling man with red skin, very short horns coming off his head. He's bald, but he has like this black, full, bushy beard. You see a halfling woman, up in the crow's nest, looking at, how you doing? As she waves down, smiling. You see two dwarfs that look identical, long orange beards. Both of their hair, long orange hair tied into like a ponytail with like leathers on. You see a very tall looking satyr man with an eye patch, and he's just kind of like staring at you. He has like a weird straight looking sword on his side. And then you see another human man that looks similar to Ander, but much younger, not as brawny as Ander, and he just walks up. All right, first things first is I'm gonna have to introduce you to my first mate. He puts his hand on the other human guy that looks like him. This is my younger brother. His name's Alex. Alex will be
Not Alan.
no Alex.
Sorry.
This he will keep watch during nights, so if any of you are night owls, he's the man you're gonna want to talk to. And Alex is just like, how you doing? Seems a little bit awkward, socially awkward. He's like, all right, well, I'm captain during the day, he's steering the ship during the night. Safety briefing. Looks around. You see those rails? Don't go near them. Kids, especially. You will fall off. And when we're thousands of feet in the air, you will not survive. Trust me. I know. Next thing.
How do you know?
He's dead.
Let's just say I'm glad that one of my crewmates, who's no longer on the ship with me right now, knew some magic that brought me back to life. So,
Sounds right.
You'd figured your parents would have taught you something about not being near the ledges yourself.
you think my parents would teach me anything like that? This was my dad's ship once upon a time, and used to be in the ocean. One time he got attacked by the sea serpent that almost killed him. Killed one of the guys on board with him. The other time he got attacked by a kraken down south. He does not know anything about safety. So I'm just kind of winging it here.
I am acutely aware of that since I was talking to Archer.
Oh yeah, you're acutely aware of that, yes. But anyways, stay away from the sides. if the wind gets heavy, go below deck. If you want to brave it up here, make sure you tie yourself to something. If you go flying off, there's not much I can do to save you. We will be at least 6,000 to 7,000 feet up in the air, and we will not stop for you, unless for some reason you can fly, which that'd be cool. But all right, rule number 2. Anything I say goes on my ship. This is my ship. And if you have an issue with that, refer to rule number 1. Number 3.
This one does not understand how those rules interact.
Very well. I'll tell you. And he's like, yeah. Looks right at you, Eiko. Can I borrow you for a second?
I suppose. What's up?
Respectfully, you look the lightest. So he grabs you by your shoulder, and as he grabs you, you feel just the immense strength coming from his hand, and he just like lifts you up like a rag doll. He's just like, now look. He's like, are you okay? Looks up to you. I don't want to hurt you.
Just so you know, you picking me up, you better sleep with one eye open.
I'd like to see you do anything to me.
I do not like being picked up.
And he's just like, oh, I apologize. I guess I should have asked you first. And he puts you down. Anyways, the point is I'll throw you off the ship if you don't listen to me. I know best. I've been sailing these airs for about 10 years now. And I was sailing with my dad on the ocean since I was a kid. So I know how this ship works. I've been on this ship since I was a child. And I know what's best. I understand that some of you are of the warrior type. Or the spellcaster type. In your adventures, and I get it, and you have egos, but you know nothing about these ships. Well, maybe he does. And he points to Zane. But you know nothing about these ships. One bad gust of wind and you will be gone.
This one meant no disrespect. This one just did not see the connection.
I'm not very good at pointing out. I'm not good at talking a whole lot, at least when it comes to pointing out rules. I'm good at wheeling deals, but I apologize. I don't mean to come off strong. We will be together for the next 9 days. And then the last rule really is if the crew asks you to do something, do it. I understand none of you have sky sailing abilities. But you know, just do what you're told. Everything will go fine. And if you are uncomfortable being up top, just go down below. There'll be plenty of places for you to sit and relax and read a book if you have it. This will be a long journey. Kids, make sure you do what the adults tell you, and you will make it to your destination just fine. That being said, kids, if you'd like to make your way under deck, you'll have beds and chambers for you all down there and down the very bottom deck. Do not touch the barrels, as I said, and do not touch the magical looking guns/cannons down there. They will go boom and will knock us out of the sky if you blow them up under deck. All right. Any questions?
Yeah, I fixed it. Oh, sorry.
Todd, you're muted, by the way.
One question, sir.
Yes.
With all due respect, you said that it's dangerous up here on the top decks, and I truly believe you. And that you've been doing this for a while. Why would you put the piano and the food table up on the higher deck if it's that dangerous?
Oh, well, they're bolted down, 1. And 2, you need certain comforts of life, you know. And we take our risks. We have sent a few chairs going flying off the side before, but the table's bolted down, the piano's bolted down. And, well, the chairs aren't, but most time people are sitting in them, so it should be fine. There are ropes all around here that you can tie yourself to, and it'll make sure that you don't follow the chair, but most of the time we tend to, it's a little bit raised in the back, and it's kind of easier to keep things on board. We originally had it in the center, and we lost quite a few chairs, and we were thousands of feet up, and I have no idea where those chairs ended up. So, yeah. You ever hear
anybody sitting in them?
No. We have a pretty good track record. Only one person has ever fallen off, and that was me. I fell off because we were being attacked by a dragon. But yeah, we're fine.
Them dragons.
Nasty creatures.
Interesting.
I mean, not all of them.
Well, I'm sure not all of them are. They are sentient, and they do speak.
The same way not all humans are bad, I'm sure.
Oh, no. Well, most humans are shit, actually.
This one agrees.
All minotaurs are good.
I'm going to respectfully disagree with that one, big guy. Most minotaurs I've met tend to go towards violence. That's not always fun.
Name one.
And then he, turns around. He's like, I see you've returned back to port. And you see another sky ship floating in as this happens. And there's a crew working, but you see this massive minotaur on another sky ship come flying in with he looks like a captain's hat on. It's like, well, that guy's a good example of it.
I like him. He's got a cool hat.
He does have a cool hat. He's a bit of an asshole, though. And he's tried to shoot me out of the sky before. He used to be a pirate. Not much anymore. Although, so he says. Anyways, I'm going to say, kids go below deck. If you're an adult, do what you want. Just make sure you're seated when we take off. It is a little bit jumpy. Any other questions before we go?
One last question, sir. With all due respect, you don't have any intention of selling us off as slaves at some point, do you?
Oh, God, no. I wouldn't get paid if I did that.
Well, that happened to me when I was young.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Slavery is not okay in my mind. I know that it's a practice done by quite a few people in the more wilder regions of Sylvania and up in the deserts of the northern Valencia continent, as well as sometimes they do have some slavery down in the wildlands of Salvax down to the south. But I will never accept a shipment of slaves, and if they do try to approach me for shipping slaves, let's just say that, and he grabs his great axe on his back, let's just say that their lives end pretty quickly.
Well, just for the record, the captain that sold me off as a slave had a piano on his ship.
Well, that's a weird coincidence.
Indeed.
Thaddeus, make a history check.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh boy.
It's the 7 works.
Did I?
It rolled twice. I'll take the 7.
Oh.
You look around. It's not the same ship, even with the 7. Although you are younger and you're more afraid. You get to look around. And it is not the same. It is not the same model of ship. It is not. And it's also, you remember because this was such a traumatic event for you. You do remember some good details, even with the 7. That you remember that the ship was much smaller that took you, and the ship that took you at the time was in fact not flying through the air. It was sailing through the water. But
Yes, he did said that this was once in the water.
right, and as far as you know, this is not the same ship. But all right, and he's like, "Well, for a formal introduction, my name is Captain Newgate. I will be taking care of you for the next 9 days, and if you're ever in need of my services again, I might be available depending on where you need to go." And he points across the deck towards the north of the ship, and where you can see this massive sundial in the middle. He's like, "That door right there is where majority of the bigger people, where your quarters will be. If you look behind me, which I did not put his token down there. If you look behind me, these are my quarters. If you ever need me, just knock if I'm not out on the main deck." Any questions?
Nope.
All right, guys, let's get going. Get this ship into the sky.
I'm gonna head under deck.
Same.
Thaddeus, you should join me.
Yes, just looking at the piano.
Or he's kind of lean over the edge looking.
Oh, oops. I'm sorry, I bumped you, Ori.
Or what are you trying to do? Oh, you're just trying. Okay.
I'm just joshing.
Okay. You wouldn't be able to move Ori anyways, so. And you hear the captain yell out loud, "All right, guys. Ignotum in Caelo. Let's go."
Botan is going to lash himself to wherever is suggested and spend as much time as possible on the upper decks outside.
In the air, with the air, yeah.
Yeah, like
Cool.
he has not been very happy recently with the trees into more trees. So he is very, very happy to be out in the open, basically, even if it is quite a bit chillier.
Okay. So, as you guys, who's up on deck and who's below deck?
I'm below.
I'm below deck.
I am below.
Okay. Ori's below deck,
Well-
or is he above deck?
He's above deck.
Where are you with him, or are you going to go below deck?
I'll be up top.
I'll be on his head.
Okay. Okay. So the people up top, you see the crew start to like move and work and pull some ropes, and you see the two front sails flop out, and you see the front sail drop down, and then you see the middle sail slowly start to come down, and then you look around and you see these blue crystal clusters that are out on these like little podiums out to the side of the ship start to just ignite with this really bright blue, like cyan blue color, and you start to feel the ship start to shake. Everyone does, and you hear Captain Newgate yell, "All right, untie us, engage the thrusters, let's go!" And you see him up top, pulling levers up top at the wheel, and you see the ship start to feel the ship just like slowly go weightless, sink down. Like you feel the ship dip down slightly as it's let go of the dock, and then as that happens, you just feel it almost like a plane taking off. You feel like a moment of weightlessness once you're standing, and you have to like hold yourself on the deck just to like keep yourself from kind of like moving up and down, and you feel the ship just slowly start to float up in the air, and you see the two people who are up top. You see the two thrusters on the front immediately point backwards, and you see the back sail start to point to the left, and you just feel the ship start to raise up very, 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 very slowly, and then it starts to get faster and faster. And you hear Captain Newgate say, "Anybody who's not tied on, better do it now. This is your last chance. You got 5 seconds." Does Ori, Aiko, Elara I know Vaten's already tied up, but do you guys attempt to tie yourself? All right, so you guys tie yourselves.
I'll tie. Yeah, I'll tie myself. Then I'll tie my horns. I'll tie like ropes around my horns and onto Alara.
Okay. Easy enough. You do that, and as that happens, you feel, all right, hang on to something, and he pushes the lever forward, and you feel yourself rocket up into the sky, taking off. And you guys are now in the air of the of what is I'm gonna say. Actually, I think no one on top of deck would know this. Zane, roll a general intelligence check.
Oh, baby. I love that for me. That's really good. That's a 22.
You would know that the skies over Arune, and the skies leaving Arune, once you're high up enough, and also in general, the skies above Ammriel are known as one common phrase: Caelo, which is the Elvish word for magical sky. And you, as you feel yourself take off, anybody who's a spellcaster, you immediately feel a feeling of weightlessness in your body, as you're getting these incredibly dense magical particles in the air rushing into your face as you breathe in and out, and you are invigorated by by the pure level of pure like magic power coursing through you. Anybody that's a spellcaster, if you're up on deck, you will have you gain 5 temporary hit points as you fly through the skies. So that would be Vaten, Elka, not Elka, sorry, Alara, Zane, Beep, Alan would get it. Yeah, I don't think Echo, you don't know any spells, do you?
I know a few, but they're like the nature stuff.
You would get 5 temporary hit points as well.
Okay.
But you do raise up, and remember, temporary hit points do not stack. So if you already have temporary hit points, it'll be 5. And as you guys make your way up into the sky, everything seems good, and the first leg of the trip is started. People who are up on deck for the first day, granted the crew is keeping watch through the skies. You hear Captain Newgate yell out and say, "Just a FYI for anybody who's new to this ship and new to flying, there are creatures up here that definitely want these crystals we have on board," as he points to the sides. You also notice that you can hear me really, really well. There is an enchantment over the top deck that allows sound to travel a lot farther than it should. So feel free to talk. I should be able to hear you. Alright. Looks like clear skies are good, and we will be on our way. And you guys take off into the sky. I'm going to want, with one person, to make a general perception check with advantage. Who's up on top of deck?
I think that should probably be either Alara or me.
Whichever.
And I will take it.
Whoever would like
if
to.
If Alara does not want it.
I'm just gonna chill on Ori's horns because I'm like, what the hell?
Fair.
Okay. 23. The first day, and it takes a while. You're traveling through the sky, and you get the sense that it's fast travel. You can feel the wind brushing into your face. You feel reinvigorated by this wind. And for you, Vaten, it's the first time that you've had, and a good 2 weeks, that you've been able to feel a full breath of fresh.
See the horizon. Yeah.
Feel full breath of fresh air. You don't feel constricted anymore. You're not in a cave. You're not in a forest. You're finally in open air for the first time in a very long time. And you look around and you see some birds flying along with the ship. You look off and you see a few other sky ships that are a good ways off. They're just like little dots to you flying across. You immediately realize that you're probably on a well-traveled route through the sky. But the first day goes off without an issue. All of you go into your chambers for the night, and you all take a long rest.
I would like to basically stay out, tied down again, still more.
Okay.
I'm basically going to be making sure to tie myself off every time I'm outside, and I'm going to be spending probably this entire trip above decks. So.
Okay. Easy enough.
I'm gonna sleep on the deck.
Okay.
But tied.
Okay. I'm gonna say for the sake of this, for the first night, you guys tie yourselves down. No rough air. You're fine. And everyone gets a long rest. If you've yet to take that, you also had one from the prior night before. So if you're not full HP, mark that. All your spells and everything come back. And then you wake up the next morning, and if you'd like to do anything whilst you're during your second day, the second day is yours if you want to do anything.
Thaddeus, you mentioned a rapier the other day.
Yeah.
That you were looking for.
Yes.
If
that's right.
If you can give me as much detail as possible, if we manage to ever get back to where I'm from, I may be able to make that for you. Because I am, first and foremost, a weaponsmith.
The basic idea, and I don't know where to start. If you'd like me to draw sketches, I could.
That is fine. I will take whatever you can give me. Just work on it while we're traveling.
I just don't know the mechanics.
I can fine tune it.
But
you just get me a basis.
Have a rapier that has a tube inside that I can fill with poison, and as I stab something, I can push a button with my thumb or finger, like a trigger, and while the rapier is penetrated inside of their flesh, I could inject them with a dose of poison.
I'll see what I can come up with, but you draw me up whatever you can.
Very well. I forgot of your talents.
Oh, I haven't gotten to Smith in a while.
Can you do something? I don't know if you can do this or not. Can you look at... You made me this alchemy thing.
Yes.
Actually, you've made me two. The one that I've been drinking water out of, it just doesn't taste like water. And the other night, I had my whole personality change. I was sick the next day.
Are you sure you didn't drink the salt water or the wine?
I thought I had it set to drink to make water.
Fresh or salt?
I believe it was fresh. Maybe it's just I don't know what I'm doing with it. But I also have the other one set to make poison.
I hope you weren't drinking that one. But you do choose it per day, so just don't screw it up.
Well, can you make sure that it's... Ever since the when I went in that void, is when it seems I'm doing the same thing. I just didn't know if maybe going into that void changed something.
No, it shouldn't have.
Would you be willing to just take a look at it?
I can, but I cannot innately change it.
Well, that's fine. I just want to make sure that if there is something that happened, that it just gets discarded, so I don't repeat what happened the other evening.
I mean, if you don't want your alchemy jug, I can take it back.
No, I like it. It's wonderful. I just,
It should be wonderful. I made it out of somebody's dead grandpa's ashes jar.
I know. I'm just
Forgot about
saying. Ever since, maybe it is the guilt, I don't know, but I don't think I've done something wrong. But I don't remember purposely drinking alcohol either. And from everything everybody said to me, I was like drunker than hell.
It happens. I mean, Alan got pretty tipsy too.
You see,
Oh,
you see, Alan. You're damn right I did. I don't know what the hell was going on there, but
all right. Well, maybe it was the void. I don't know. Maybe it was some other higher power.
and you see, Alan has now fully walked up. Hey, do you mind if I take a look at that alchemy jar real quick?
Certainly. Reach in my bag and pull out both of them.
All right.
This one that has the red mark on it, that's the one I've been using for poison.
Okay.
And this one I've been switching between wine and water.
Understood. And he opens up the one with the red. Sticks his pinky down in there and sticks it to his tongue. Thaddeus? I think you may have messed up your jars. 'Cause this is definitely wine, as he points to the red one. And he opens up the jar, the one that he'd been drinking out of. Like, tips his finger down in there and puts it to his tongue. Spits it out. That's poison. Absolutely poison. Are you telling me you've been drinking poison for the last 2 days?
No wonder you feel like shit.
Well, that would explain a few things.
Make sure you keep better track of that, because I
You should
cannot
label
save you.
these.
Thaddeus, you haven't changed anything in these jars today?
No, not at all.
All right. He's like, do I have permission to change them?
Just
Like,
make them right and
yeah.
tell me what I need to do, because
Red equals dead. Changes it to poison. The one that's not supposed to be bad. Do you want water, wine? What do you want in it? You can do any liquid that you want with these things.
Don't you dare give him any alcohol right now.
let's just do water, please.
All
That I
right.
can drink.
And he changes the non-marked red one into a water jar. And he's like, hold on. And he pulls something out of his bag of holding that you haven't actually... He's been keeping it hidden from you guys. But he pulls out something out of his bag of holding. And it's a dye. And he, like, immediately takes the cork. He's like, hey, Zane, will dye mess with the... Will dye mess with the enchantment if I dye the cork?
No?
Okay. So he dyes... He takes a red dye out and dyes the cork red for you. And then he puts then he takes like a little almost looks like an owl quill or owl pen, and like dips it in ink and draws a skull and crossbone very big on the side of the jar, and then with like a red ink. It's like, here, does that help?
Yes.
All
Yes, believe it. It does.
All right. There you go. Take that. Remember, red equals dead. Skull and crossbone, bad. This one, fairly unmarked, good. Has water in it. In fact, he draws like a smiley face on the side of the jar. There you go. Good distinctions. Good to go.
Very well.
There you
Yes,
go.
Thank you.
And he hands it back to you.
Well, that explains quite a bit.
I'd say I drank out of that damn jar, and I felt like I was drunk for like a whole night, which never happens. I'm glad it wasn't a poison that could kill us, Thaddeus.
I'm kind of immune to a lot of poison, so
Well, I am too. Zane, you want to try this? As he opens
Won't
up.
hurt me that bad.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's let's just move on with our day. Just remember that red equals dead, all right, Thaddeus?
All right.
All right.
Thank you, fine sir.
You're welcome. And you see Alan start to walk up on deck. Is anybody else going to be up on deck for the day?
I
I wanna
probably would. Oh, yeah. What's up, Ori?
Hey, do you think you'd make me another one of these? You know, glaive.
I do not have the materials nor the workshop here to do such a thing. If I would, I could, though, big boy. I just, unless I'm at home in my workshop, there's no chance that is possible for me.
I need another weapon, in my other hand.
Don't you have a sword?
Yeah, but I got spoiled with the axe.
That's understandable. Maybe we can find you one when we get back to Artemis.
That
Another
captain
glaive
has
would be nice, but
Sorry, what did you say?
So did you notice the big fella that the captain? He has a really nice one on his back.
I wouldn't attempt to get a
Was
hold
it really
of that.
nice, or what kind?
It just looks like a great axe,
Okay.
as far as
I
you
wouldn't
know.
try to steal from the person getting us to where we go while we're in the middle of the air.
And you hear Alan from the other as he's walking up. I tend to agree.
You're agreeing it's a nice axe?
I agree that
No.
it's probably not a good idea to steal anything from this ship. Thaddeus.
I
I'll
just
take a
don't
fucking
have the
beat.
best record with ship captains.
Hey, but at least I got you that bag so you can hide your your goodies now.
yeah, like the dead body.
Yeah. We don't need anybody to see that until we're not anywhere close to Arune.
Think we can sell this back on Artemis.
Probably.
All right.
And Ari, just so you're aware, just when you think you're being stealthy, sometimes your voice has a tendency to carry. And I think half the city knew what you were up to.
Well, we don't have to worry about that now.
Just as a friendly reminder. Why am I being friendly to him? Damn it, did they screw this up again?
You're warming up to me.
It's finally happening.
This is called character development.
Well, that's where we are with this
Or-
stage.
There will
Or
be
he
the-
or
there,
he looks at the camera.
there will be no breaking the fourth wall in my campaign. Thank you very much.
I need to go see Ander before we get too far. He did want me to do something for him.
All right. Well, Anders just steering the ship. He's at the helm pulling levers.
I will make my way to him. Let's see.
And
What do
a
you want
big-
me work on?
Oh,
Big gust of wind comes by.
well, it's funny you said
I
that.
have a rope of climbing. Asshole. I can attach myself at will to the deck.
Anybody who's up on the deck, you do feel the wind picking up a lot, but it's coming from behind, so you're actually going quite fast right now through the sky in your direction. But how I determined wind is percentile dies, and I rolled a 95. So 95%
And-
chance of strong wind gusts is what that means.
Ander, you wished for me to work on something for you?
Oh, yeah. And he like reaches out, and there's a flintlock pistol sitting there. He's like,
Ah,
so there's this. It's just a standard pistol. I'm sure you're from Ebrax, right?
yes.
I can tell. But actually, I spend most of my time there actually. So, but this I bought in Ebrax, but the flint doesn't really work very well. Whenever I fire it, it delays a lot. And it's kind of annoying and dangerous. I was hoping you could check it out.
I could probably retool it a little bit. Do you have any extra metal?
Oh yeah, for sure. And he like
Can I make him a 6-shooter on this boat, like modify it too.
You wouldn't have the the parts for that. You would need a cylinder. You would need you would have the base gun, but you'd have to have a like an actual smelter and something to smelt something down and cast it into a cylinder. You just don't have that here. So no.
Fair enough.
Um,
Could I at least adjust the flintlock for him?
you could adjust the piece of flint in there, and he pulls out a little small piece of metal. He's like, "Will that do?" And it's like a little piece of iron, just scrap iron that he had in his pocket.
Worth a shot.
It's like, I tried to fasten this, but I'm not that great with my hands, at least when it comes to this finesse type of deal. But
I'm gonna take this with me below deck so I don't screw this up in the wind. But
go for it. I don't care. The wind
Do you want me
is the wind, and he yells out, "The wind's heavy today, by the way. You might want to tie yourself to something." Oh, and your name's Zane, right?
yes.
Well, I just got to let you know that you may want to stay up above deck with the firearm.
Oh.
A lot of black powder.
Ah.
A lot.
I can use your quarters then. I just need it to be not windy.
Oh.
I'm not gonna fire it or anything. I just don't want the wind to blow a part out of my hand.
Good. Yeah. Go ahead. There should be a desk at the in the quarters that you could go into. Just be mindful of the mess. I haven't cleaned in a while.
That's fine. My workshop's probably messier.
As
I
you
will just. Do you want me to just make a Smith Tools check while I'm doing this?
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Which is your, I think it's Dex, right? Or maybe it's intelligence. Yeah, it's your intelligence modifier plus your proficiency bonus. Roll.
Pog 17.
17. It takes you some time, because you do have the tools, but the flint's jammed inside, like, the compartment that the flint sits in. And you immediately realize, oh, that's why. It's whoever built this either fucked up putting the flint in there, or it broke off as they were putting it in there. But you're able to. The flint's actually not broken in there. Like, it's just jammed up in there, and it's farther into the compartment than it should be. And you kind of shove it out there, and you replace it with a little small piece of metal, and you pull the hammer back and pull the trigger. Not loaded, by the way. You did check. I would say you would have checked.
Oh yeah.
You pull it, you do see a little spark come off the piece of metal. And
I told him I wasn't gonna actually fire it.
Yeah, Zane, as you look around in this captain's quarters, you see a bed. It's a fairly well-sized bed, certainly big enough for him. He's a very tall man, very muscular, for human standards, and he is. You look around. There's just maps everywhere, like trade route maps. There's an entire map of Ammriel, at least the known world of Ammriel, and there seems to be X's all over that map of, like, don't know what it is, but you just see X's. You do see a weapons rack that has all matters of, like, random some rusted weapons, some perfectly new weapons. You do see a long rifle that is a flintlock musket sitting on that weapon rack. You do also see another flintlock pistol that's sitting at the base of it.
I want to check those just to see if they have the same issue.
Okay.
Just to make sure, and then I will even attempt to try to fix some of the rusty weapons.
I'm gonna say for this, just roll another Smith's Tools check.
Just to try to get the rust off those weapons, because it irks me as a crafter. Lower 12.
It takes you a long time, better part of the day, and at some point, Ander walks down. He's just like, "Hey, are you okay? Did you fix the pistol?"
Yes, I'm working on other things that I saw needed work.
Wow, I didn't ask you to do that, but thank you. I got. Wow.
I can't stand it. It hurts me.
You remind me of someone, and I can't remember who. They're from Ebrax. They kind of look like you.
What's their name?
Oh, God, I can't remember. He was a tiefling, though.
There are quite a few there.
Yeah. Although he did have some fidgets that were interesting. But I can't remember his name. That was a long time ago. He was pretty sporadic. He would he'd hang out in the capital there, and I don't know. He seemed like an older guy, maybe, but you can't really tell with tieflings. You don't age you age gracefully, to say the least.
Yes, we do.
Well, is there a price that do you request any sort of? I mean, obviously, I'm willing to pay you if you fixed all my weapons.
I didn't have a price in mind per se. I know I took on a little extra here, but
How about? And he's just thinking to himself. I'm trying to think of how much I paid to have my weapons serviced the last time I was at dock for a while, and that was in Ushar. And their smiths are nowhere near as talented as Ebrax. 50 gold?
sounds good to me.
He counts out. It takes him a while. He's just like, I hate counting gold, and he flips you 5 platinum.
Okay.
Which is equal to 50 gold.
Yeah.
Well, he's looking at the pistol.
That foot was pretty jammed in there, but it should not move now and do exactly what you need it to do.
Excellent, I appreciate it. And he pulls back the trigger. Well, he looks down the barrel before he does
It's not loaded. It is not loaded.
It's like, okay, good. I'm glad.
I am not an idiot.
He clicks the barrel and pulls the trigger, and you see a spark fly off. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. If you have any, I know you're definitely an artificer, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Well, Zane, what's your last name?
Rona.
It's gonna roll a history check on that. Interesting. Can't remember his first name, but there was a guy that I met in Ebrax that looked a lot like you that had the last name Rona.
Was it Malleus?
It was Malleus. Is that your dad?
Yes.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick.
He sure can be.
Yeah, he tried to stiff me for a price, which felt weird.
Sounds about right on his ass.
Yeah, small world. I mean, I guess when I base myself out of your country, it tend to run into people. But anyways, well, I'm gonna take a nap. If you need anything, Alex is up top.
Sounds good.
Have someone wake me if anything happens. The winds are pretty heavy today.
Will do.
All right. So the day proceeds. Can I have one person on top of deck roll a perception check, please, with advantage?
I naturally walked away from the computer right at the psychologically wrong moment. So
I got it.
Okay.
Cool. Thanks.
You said perception?
Yeah.
12.
You look around. There's not a whole lot going on. The wind is blowing pretty hard. You look out. There's just clouds, and you look down, and you can see very small land masses passing by. Although you do see a landmass that's floating in the sky, much like Arune, but this one's staying in place. And as you fly by, you have now seen your first sky island that you have heard about, Eiko. they're kind of hard to miss, especially flying over or living in the Blackrun Forest. You have occasionally seen like one of them like float very idly by, smaller ones, but the one that you're seeing at the moment is black. It looks like it's burned to the core, and you see magma spilling off the side of it and like evaporating in the sky as it falls. It's about, your guess, being a tracker, although you've never been on a skyship, your best guess is that it's probably a good days away, but you can see it off in the distance, and you do see what looks like little glows, like
Takes a
globs.
day to get there, and I can see that far.
Yeah. Well, the skies are pretty clear, and you can see for miles up here. So,
World's flat.
you're joking about this now.
Don't you dare make a frisbee world on me, boy.
No, it's not. It's the world is definitely round.
We live on a turtle in the middle of space.
Damn round Ammrielers.
All right. Well, the day goes on. Next night passes. Without much issue. You do feel some turbulence while you're in bed. But everything goes.
That's not turbulence.
Everything goes off pretty easily. Next day comes. I'd like another person to roll a perception check, please, with advantage.
Do I need to do it again?
You're.
Helps if I'm muted. I can do it again, or somebody else wants to take it.
Okay. Anybody else? Anybody who's on deck? 19.
22 with
22.
advantage.
Third day goes by without any issue. You look around, and you've now gotten really close to that island, the Sky Island, and you're starting to feel the heat come off of it. And as you do, you hear Captain Anders say, "All right, everybody, really hold on. The wind coming off this Sky Island tends to be hot, and it tends to push us upward." And as it does, you feel like this updraft hits you, and it immediately flings you guys farther up into the air. I'm gonna say, Zane, are you above deck? Or are you down below?
I'm below deck.
I'm trying to think. Thaddeus, are you below deck still?
I'm still below deck.
Okay. I don't think anybody else has world knowledge like this, other than you two. Yeah, sure. Aiko, you're still above deck?
Yeah.
Roll a history check for me.
Normal?
Yeah.
I am using today to make the last sending stones that I have materials for.
16.
16. You don't know much about Sky Islands, but you have heard about a few that are boiled over with with molten lava. And the one you don't know which one is for sure. There's two primarily that have there's two well-known ones that have that larger Sky Islands that have volcanoes and magma flowing off of them. One of them is the Sky Island of Inferno. The other one is the Sky Island of Mort. The one that you think it is, knowing that Mort does tend to fly above where you're from, you think this one's probably Inferno. But you don't know for sure. But third day goes off fairly well. There are some heavier winds, and there's a heavy wind gust. Those of you who are on top deck, roll strength saving throw with advantage.
Even if we're tied down?
If you're tied down, it's with advantage.
Gotcha.
9.
Is Ori on top? Are you on top of deck?
Yeah, I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, well, yeah, you're good. Alara, can you roll a strength saving throw, please? With advantage. You're on top. You're tied down to Ori.
Hold on, let me pull up my thingy. Oh, it's already up. You said strength
Saving throw.
throw?
Yeah.
13.
You're fine. Eiko, with double 9s, as a wind hits you coming off of this, as the wind hits you as you're going elevating up over the sky island full of magma, you feel this hot breeze of air overwhelm you, and it hits you in the face and sends you flying up into the air, levitating above the deck, and you're starting to you're tied down, so you're not going anywhere. And we're gonna... Okay, the rope does not snap, but you are currently being whisked up into the air by a strong updraft of the wind, and you're now about 30 feet in the air.
Nice.
And you're slowly getting dragged back towards Captain Newgate as the skyship is flying. What do you want to do, if anything?
Can I grab onto the rope and try to pull myself back down?
Yeah, I'd say roll strength check for me. Natural 20. You are able. You guys watch. Anybody on top deck watches Eiko just like panic, like superhuman strength, just pull himself back towards the deck, and eventually you land on your feet. A little shaken, not injured. Your hair is as wild as it was before. It's very wild now, but you're fine. I just realized that Arya, your Aarakocra daughter, probably has been up top deck, so she needs to roll a strength check as well. A strength saving throw.
Is this happening at the same time?
All at the same time, yeah. It's a brisk updraft that hits everybody. Anybody who rolled higher than a 12 is fine. And Arya just rolled natural 20, so she's fine as well.
Okay.
Cool. But other than that little bit of an incident, Ander walks up to you as he's like, you see him like flip a leather down, or not leather, but a lever down that locks, two of them that lock the wheel in place. It's cruise control. And he walks down the steps. He's just like, "You all right there?" Up to Eiko.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Have to turn on a voice changer.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I'm fine. Just luckily I can pull myself down.
Yeah, well, glad you're not hurt. And as you can see, tying yourself down works. But
I think I need a stronger rope.
Find a thicker one then. They're all over this place. And he goes back to the wheel. Third day, other than that, goes off without an issue. Third night, and now we're coming into the fourth morning.
Where's my dragon?
I'm gonna say he's tucked up under deck.
Okay.
Fourth morning, Noetics, or I'm sorry, Thaddeus is gonna head up to the deck and tie himself off.
Okay. And for that, I'm gonna say, Thaddeus, make a perception check with advantage.
Oh, great.
I'm also going to be paying attention for any, like, if it looks like anybody's going to launch, like, Eiko just did, or Eiko did the other day. I'm going to basically have a couple of spells ready to try and help offset that. So,
well, I'm gonna say you might want to hold on to that before you do that. Because eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a dagger by his toe. Let's just say Elka. Roll a d10 for me, please.
Be muted.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to find it.
Oh, okay.
I put on my dice. 8.
Okay. You got Thaddeus and Vaten as you're looking around. The sky seems oddly calm, which I forgot to roll wind. So let me do that real quick. Oh yeah, I rolled a 5. So yeah, there's winds are calm. My face cam froze just a few seconds ago. There we go. Winds are calm. And then you hear you're used to this by now. You're used to the sound of the sails flapping in the wind. But you hear more of a and Thaddeus, you see off port side of the ship a very large figure flying rapidly towards you.
Excuse me, everybody. We've got incoming port side.
And you see Andrew look to you. What the fuck is that? And he like pulls out a telescope, a spotting scope, and like looks, and he's just like, it looks like a giant bird. We're gonna drop altitude, everybody. Stay where you're at. And he like starts to slowly drop, and you see this creature without high of a perception check. You see the creature slowly start to like dive down with the ship. It's coming for the ship, and as that happens, and Andrew looks around. He's like, well, folks, if you know how to fight, come up to the top deck because we're about to take on some heat. And as he says that, you feel just a jolt of like weird force type magic hit the side of the ship. And as this creature gets close, two claws, talons, hit the deck of the side of it, and what all of you are now staring at is this weird buzzard looking creature, about 40 feet tall, wingspan of like 80 feet, looking down at you, and its mouth is wide open, and you see like this charge of like yellowish force energy about to hit the deck. I'd like everybody to roll a nature check for me, please.
Zach, did you get a chance to update my
23.
Dang.
rapier?
No, I haven't. I've been DMing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. General nature check. Alera, Ori, and Elka. Well, no, Elka with a 13, who you are, you would know this. Zane, what did you roll for nature? 14. All of you, including Captain Ander, will recognize this creature as a thunderbird. And as its mouth opens up to shoot a breath, what looks like a breath attack towards the ship, that's where we'll end tonight's session. We'll pick this up next week.
Okay, everybody, it's just a Ford.
Right.
That joke was bad, and I feel bad.
Worst joke of the night, possibly.
You know, it's
Thank
only
you.
a fun. You know, I feel worthless. It's only a Thunderbird, while I have thunder and lightning damage as my primary weapons.
Say, go ahead, sit this one out, or
I never
thought-
gotten food. I can use caustic brew.
Oh my god.
I thought Ted Cruz was supposed to be going to Cancun, not our
Oh,
ship.
stop it.
Just got political. Let's go.
Well, that was fun, guys. I will be right back.
Alright, guys, I'll catch y'all later.
Okay, bye, buddy.
Alright,
Later.
There you go.
I also have to go. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
What did I do?
All right, guys, that's gonna do it for me, or us, I should say. We'll pick this up next week, where we'll see how the crew and the group handles this this Thunderbird. I'll catch you guys next week Sunday, same time, same place. And I will, Juice, I saw you coming here. Thank you for coming in, buddy, and thank you for telling me about the camera. It does that occasionally. My cam link likes to freeze. But thank you for watching. Love all of you. And I will catch you guys next Sunday.